I made a lot of mistakes with my very first yeast colony. Now you see, first things first, what I did is when I took out the last bit of the beer with the yeast in it, it separated out. I thought that the layer on the bottom was all of the yeast and the tan layer on top was just beer. So I dumped that tan layer into my fruit fly culture, not knowing that that layer is actually what holds the majority of the live yeast culture. And then I put it in the fridge. So now what I'm doing is I took it out of the fridge. It was only up to here with dead yeast and a little bit of live yeast, hopefully. And I added some flour in warm water, and now I'm stirring. And I'm really hoping that I can bring this culture back to life. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I waited for the bottom layer of yeast to settle out, and then I moved the top 2 layers into here. Now that I moved it into a larger container, I am going to be able to add a lot of flour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a clean spoon, and I'm going to start adding flour. Okay, as you can see, I added a bunch of flour, and now it is time to start stirring. I've seen most people do this manually since it's mechanically they use a mechanical stirrer, but I don't have one, so I'm just going to do this manually like this and hope for the best. Hopefully my yeast will survive. Well, this will actually help my yeast survive since I'm just going to keep stirring for as long as I can go. Okay, so my yeast has started to bubble a lot. I should move it into something bigger, probably, because look at the mess it's making. I'm gonna put it, oh dang, it doesn't fit in there. I have to find something bigger. I'll dump half of it into there. There. Looks like I gotta clean this up. Wednesday the 27th, and I just want to tell you guys that my yeast culture, it's bubbling. It's coming back to life, which is really exciting. Hopefully I will be able to filter this out soon and get the pure yeast, and I'm gonna use that for my next fruit fly culture, and also, I am going to use that for my next brewing experiment. Although, I'm going to postpone my next brewing experiment, despite the fact that I have this all set up, this glass container. I might actually scale back and use the smaller glass container that I've got. This is a 2-liter bottle. This is 1.5 liters. I'm really not sure what I'm going to use for my brewing experiments. Nonetheless, I kind of want to postpone all my brewing experiments until I build a still. But nonetheless, that's all I want to say about that. And my yeast culture is coming back to life, so that's good. I'll do daily updates on it from this point on. Later, and I am back from camp. As you can see, my yeast has pretty much done. It's changed color to a much more yeast-like color. And I moved it into one container after it stopped bubbling so much. Also, which was before I left for camp. But anyway, yeah, this is my yeast, and I'm hopefully gonna use it later in my project for my fruit flies. Alright, now you see the reason I needed yeast is because you see, yeast is used to breed fruit fly culture. It's used to, you add it to fruit fly culture to make the fruit fly maggots more, now you see, more healthy and stuff. But you see, last time when I talked about my fruit flies, I only had a few, right? I only had 8 fruit flies. Let's check on the culture right now. Now you see, actually, the culture broke open with the top that was made out of, what's it called? The top that was made out of not toilet paper, some sort of paper or something. So I replaced it with this shirt that I have. And I also replaced the medium in there with, what's it called? With sticks. So let's see how many fruit flies I have. Holy crap. Last time I checked on it when I left for camp, there were not this many. That is oh my gosh. Look at them all. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be insane, guys. Alright? Get ready, because, you see, if you don't move them out of a culture in like 4 weeks or something, they all start getting mites and dying off. So I'm definitely gonna move them out of this culture very soon. Like, within, like, if you don't move them out within 4 weeks, it's been 3 weeks. And so, yeah, you're gonna see a video on these really soon. Definitely my Tuesday video.